Got up this morning, started the truck up, and noticed it wasn't charging. So instead of throwing an alternator on it, because Napa doesn't have any and they're still closed and it's super early, we stopped here at Walmart, or at the tractor shop, grabbed my little generator and a battery charger, and we are rolling north. Well guys, Dad and I have made it to Macon, Georgia. We're doing pretty good, about 3.5 hours up here from where we are out of in Florida. I did order some brand new Toyo MTs for the mega cab. We're gonna go see my buddy Blake Fitzgerald up here in Crossville. We're gonna get those put on. These tires really aren't bad, but I just wanna get some mud grips on it. They're the Toyo RT, so they're probably about half tread, so I figure if I replace them now, I can still sell these and recoup some money. The truck doesn't have any coolant leaks anymore. It's got a little bit of oil dripping, which is not as bad as it was. So I think the oil filter cooler assembly is dripping a little bit. But like I said, no coolant. Our homemade generator system is still running strong. See how much fuel's in it here. Ooh, she's about half fuel. We're gonna have to stop and get some gas. Crap. Yeah, we'll have to get some gas soon. What a unit. Still charging at like 40 amps. Make sure these battery cables aren't getting hot or nothing. They're a little warm, not too bad. Gotta do what we gotta do. Out here looking like dang clampets, putting some fuel in the old generator. She got an oil leak, and I pulled the oil cap off, and it was just straight fuel and oil. So hopefully this thing will blow up on her last 4 hours of the trip. Dad walked inside to get some fresh oil. I drained oil into a garbage can, so sorry, TA. We're gonna put some fresh oil in it, and hopefully she lasts a little bit longer. She's leaking oil on the catwalk. I'll show you in just a second. Guess we'll put some high tests in it. Maybe it'll run better. Who knows? See what I was talking about? Freaking leaking oil everywhere. Everything I own leaks oil. So tired of it. Well guys, we're encountering more problems on our trip. Whenever going down the highway, a bunch of air leaking out of the dash. Pull the dash apart, and the brake pressure sensor for the park and brake release is gushing air. It must have split, so we don't have anything to plug it off. So what I'm going to do is rob the sensor off of the rear axle lock here, which doesn't have any air till you throw the switch to it. So I'm going to screw this one in place, and hopefully that gets us down the road. Some big channel lock pliers here, trying to break in these other brittle air lines. You know this is gonna leak because we got no pipe sealer on it, but snug it up a little bit. Sounds like it's working.
Still leaking?
Nope, no more leak. So screw this one in here for now. And nobody can get back on the road. It could have been worse, I guess. So we just came up like this 6 mile, 6% grade here in like Middle Tennessee. The whole cab over got a little warm. With nothing behind it. It's like we're in the clouds up here today. Oh, generator's still just humming away. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Ah, we made it here. Here to Brian and Tommy's semi-casual shop. It's now an undisclosed location. We put like 11 hours of use on this hot rod today. Probably should leave it running and let it charge for a little while, actually. Well, guys, we're back out here this morning up here in Tennessee, and I called Tommy and I said, hey, you got any Peterbilts that are for sale right now? And he said to come over and check out this one gray truck. This is like the only truck they've got available right now, and he told me about. So we're gonna hop out and see about this thing. So I like the color on this thing. It's pretty freaking clean. The orange frame, 300-inch wheelbase. Wow. This would be a massive difference from old Blue Collar. Don't get me wrong, I love Blue Collar, but it has been a massive pain on this trip so far. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Look at that aluminum fifth wheel. The problem is it's not blue, and everything with our shop is blue. Everything we do is blue. Ooh, it does have that nice, pretty, intelligent dash in it. The glass dash. The Peterbilt seats. I don't know. I look really tired because I've been slam tired. Our trip yesterday was so miserable, guys. I will never sell Blue Collar ever to no one for no amount of money. That truck is what built this channel, and it is going to live on this channel forever. In the event we do end up getting a new truck, Blue Collar will be probably taken off the road for 3 or 4 months and just overworked and get it in tip-top shape. What it deserves. It deserves some serious attention. So that's kind of what the plan is with Blue Collar, is to just make that thing nice again. So I don't know about this truck. What do you guys think? Maybe I'll call Tommy and see if he's got any other trucks. I'm not digging the silver and orange here. Brian decided to call me back finally. He must have just crawled out of bed. So, anyways, I'm looking at this silver and orange truck. I'm not digging the orange on it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's just not blue.
That's true. Yeah, it's definitely not blue. Orange is never going to be blue.
Yeah. So what do you got hidden?
I do have this one truck over here that I think you would probably like.
Okay.
Especially if you're a fan of blue. I think you should come and check this one out.
You have it hidden somewhere or something?
I do, yeah. It's at the new shop.
It's not that one you told me was sold, is it?
It might be that one.
Okay. All right, well, Dad and I are going to hit the DQ, and then we're going to head over there.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, don't do anything. We'll see you soon.
Right.
Bye.
Welcome to Dairy Queen. Can I take your order?
Yeah, we've never had breakfast here before. Breakfast platters look good. You get a breakfast platter.
Just let me know when you get ready.
How's it going? Pretty good. How are you? Wow, I like this. This is a lot better colored blue than that other one was over there.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much the exact same shade. It might be a shade off.
So this truck was sold, the one we looked at and drove. We weren't just driving some random person's truck.
No.
I see a lot of people don't like that.
Yeah, we've ran into that a time or two.
Yeah.
That people get upset when we drive their trucks around. So yeah, this one come available, and
Guess it's a good thing I bought it, huh?
yeah.
So here she is, guys. I told everyone in the video when we drove it was a 22, but it's a 23. Is it? I don't know. You tell me. Are you the truck salesman?
I aspire to be a truck salesman.
Oh, okay.
Someday when I grow up, that's what I want to be.
Well, the VIN says it's a 23, so
Nice.
23, 389P.
That actually could have fooled me. This thing sat in Denton for a while, but I think it doesn't go on like the date of manufacturing. It must go on like when they invoiced it to us.
Oh, okay.
Because like it was sitting on like a part shortage, and I think they probably can't actually consider the official manufacturing date until date of completion. So that actually makes sense. So
Well, 1 year newer. I'm good with that.
yeah, that never hurts to have an extra year model.
So most of you guys already know the specs on this thing, but we'll run over it one more time.
Okay.
I think I remember it. So it's got a 600 ISX 15,
Yep.
2050 torque,
Yep.
18 speed Eaton,
Yep.
and 336 rears.
Yep.
Cool. And Disc brakes all the way around.
What wheelbase was it?
296. Long daddy.
You added an inch there.
I was about to say.
290.
I was like,
295.
It's a
295.
Remember Tommy was like, what did you say the other day? You said it's got a 73-inch sleeper or something?
72. Oh, I said 73.
You got a 73-inch sleeper
You
on this
corrected
thing.
me. Yeah, so we're just adding an inch to everything. That's
Yeah,
what,
it
that's
is.
what we're doing.
Yeah, so the game changer on this one is power and heated mirrors. That's why I bought it.
Oh, yeah.
Those
the whole
Florida
reason.
mornings get really foggy and you just can't see
It's had nothing to do with anything else.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
100% the power
and the
mirrors.
comfort. So, cool. Well, this is my dad's first shot at. You guys probably haven't seen my dad in forever, but this is my dad. So,
This is Dad.
Dad has had a hard time climbing in and out of the cab over, likewise, and my 27-year-old knees don't like it either.
I'm
So.
driving around with that thing.
That's rough, man.
Killing me jumping in and out. Well, let's do a quick interior tour because we didn't really do an interior tour when we.
Yeah, we just did kind of the drive
was
around,
like
right? So
quick,
we
yeah.
drove around, we looked at everything on the inside, but we didn't really explain a whole lot. And so the digital dash,
That's a game changer.
yeah, that's something we need to go through.
And it's missing a lot of parts, and there are some things required we do have to install. So maybe we should go over that right quick before we go in on the inside.
Yeah, so before this thing can drive down the road legally, you need some clearance lights on the top, and then aesthetically, you need a visor.
Oh, of course.
And stacks. It needs stacks, but I don't know if we got time to do that right away.
Yeah, I think this particular trip we're on kind of a time crunch
Yeah,
here, right?
yeah.
So we gotta get out of here a little sooner than later. But
And a
before,
bumper.
yeah, before you can leave, we gotta. There's some things we gotta.
I think we're gonna go shopping in the warehouse in the next video for a bunch of cool parts. So
Yeah, man, shopping.
I need a giant shopping cart.
But yeah, we're gonna do clearance lights, a visor, a bumper. Time permits, maybe stacks, but I don't know if we'll have that. We're kind of full bore going in trying to get Project Legendary knocked out.
Yeah.
So we're limited on the time we can work on something right this minute.
I'm just glad we were able to get this truck snatched up in time.
I'm just glad you like working on your own stuff. Because you're gonna be doing a little bit of that.
I have no problem with that. Yeah, I'm pumped. Can't wait to turn this thing into a full-blown show work truck.
All right, let's head on into the inside here.
Cool. So first glance at the interior, she's got some nice high back seats. I like these. So I was looking at that silver truck over there in the parking lot. It had like a lower back seat in it.
Yep. Yeah. So we're a big fan of the low backs for like the show trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. High backs are a lot better for comfort though. A whole lot better.
Look at that dash. You know, you get in some cars and they've got like a dash like this and they just look really chintzy and cheap, you know?
Oh yeah.
But the clarity of it, it's kind of hard to see through the phone, but it is.
Yeah,
Really nice.
sometimes the videos don't do it justice. They went with and the new dashes. They all have the new switch panels. They got the upgraded gauges. This is what's called the Platinum interior package. Has everything in it.
Platinum.
Platinum.
Ooh.
Yeah. So there are 3 interior levels. There is Premium, Prestige, and Platinum, and Peterbilt's, and the highest being Platinum, which is what we're in right now.
And this is a full gauge package. I mean, it's got like almost every gauge for everything. So rear axle, front, the rear axle temps, trans temp. Wow. You can tell us that's the vacuum on the fuel filter up front.
Yep. It's got a gauge basically for everything. And what the crazy part is like all these manual gauges, not manual, they're not manual anymore,
Yeah.
they're all digital, but all these like physical gauges are redundant because you can get to all that information over there.
Yeah, I see a lot of the oil pressure here. So this is boost pressure right there?
Yep.
Is it manifold pressure? Okay. Cool. And we got 2 extra gauge spots. So we can put like a barometer or who knows what.
You know, me and Brian have been looking into that for a long time. Like, what could we do with that space? Just because, like, a lot of the new ones, I don't know that we can order 2 extra gauges from the factory because we've been telling our spec guys to order a full gauge package, and we keep ending up with this empty space right here. So we've been thinking about like, what do we do with that space? What kind of gauge can we put there? And there's a lot of guys that'll just like put like another clock or something in.
That's true. Wow, there are so many different things. This is gonna take a lot of playing with. Maybe I haven't seen the YouTube videos on doing like everything on the dash on the piece. So maybe that'd be something cool.
Yeah.
Everything that's built into this thing. Because there are lots of menus over here in the corner.
You know, if you watch my casual channel, there is a video.
Kinda. I mean, not like a dedicated video.
Yeah, it was like a 12-minute video. Where
On the dash?
Yeah, where we
Okay.
went through the dash.
Okay, you caught me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I had to like, you know what's funny? It was actually, in my like opinion, it wasn't like a fantastic video.
It's probably better what I do.
Well, because what I did is like I learned it as I filmed it.
Oh,
like
okay.
I was like,
oh, it does this new.
and
What is
you
that?
can do this. Oh wow, you can do that.
So here's the back. Amber and the babies.
Babies now.
Yeah. We'll strap them in the old strap back there, the jungle gym. It's got a fridge up here. Lots of cool stuff. And this is like the business compartment up here, Brian was telling me.
Yeah,
I think
yep.
it's got like inside here, we'll go through that stuff later on in another video where all kinds of stuff slides out. And it's got like a pretty stout sound system in it, doesn't it? It's got like, not like
Yeah.
stout, but I mean like
Yeah, so it's
better than basic.
It's called the premium sound system.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's got 2 more speakers than the other sound system.
Oh.
Underneath the sleeper there.
Yeah, so it's just got a subwoofer underneath the sleeper. We'll go back here to the back and see in here. So we got a box full of goodies. What is this?
This is your window curtain.
Oh, okay, yep. Some metal.
Yeah. This is the toe pins that go in the front
Oh,
bumper.
we're not gonna need those.
Yeah, you're never gonna need those. You're driving a Peterbilt.
That's
They're-
true.
They're literally for just in
So
case.
there's our little subwoofer box there. Plenty of room for some like 18s or 12s back here.
Oh yeah, you can do a lot of damage with this kind of space.
Yeah, that is a lot of space. And the bed folds up, it looks like.
Yeah, the bed comes up. I'll do that.
Man, this thing is just so sick. Got some
I have
lights
a
up here.
feeling that Amber's not going to let you put a subwoofer back there. I'm pretty sure she's claiming this as storage space.
Oh, there we go. Oh, and we got another little light right here. Hey, there we go. Now you can see what's going on in here. A lot of storage space.
Yep.
So guys, if the truck looks a little bit dirty, it's just how it was literally came when it was shipped in here. They haven't done really much of like the pre-delivery inspection. We got corrected on that big time. So we're going to be doing some of that, probably off video, just getting everything decked out. I just wanted to see what all the process was. And we washed it on the last video. Got to wash it again because it doesn't have any big full fenders on it and didn't have a trailer hook to it. So it got the back of the cab a little dirty. Not a big deal. But here she is, my 23 Pete 389. What's the name of this sleeper here? Is there like a name, like a style? Because it's not like the full big.
Well, so there's a 72-inch raised roof and then there's an 80-inch raised roof. They don't really have a name for them.
Okay.
They just call them sizes.
Okay, but the
So-
bigger raised roof isn't it like a little bit taller in the roof, or it's got windows up on it, doesn't it?
It does have windows on the side. It doesn't have windows on the top.
Oh, okay.
So in the 389, the biggest, like the tallest sleeper you can get is like this sleeper.
Okay.
Right. So they make an 80-inch. It's just a little bit longer, right?
Yeah.
But in the aerodynamic trucks, in the 579, you can get what's called an ultra loft, and then you can actually get like additional headroom. Yeah, that thing is super tall.
Yeah.
Crazy on the inside.
Well, I like the way this one looks.
This one
Still looks really
super
sleek.
You'll see 389s out there that have like, it looks like a taller helmet.
But it's just the wind dam or whatever.
Yeah, it's just a fiberglass helmet. We call them football helmets.
Okay. Cool. Well, the first things first we're going to be doing, guys, is getting a bumper put on it. And like I said, the visor and some cab lights. So comment down below and let us know what you think if we should be putting a visor with lights on it. Well, visor with lights built into it.
Yeah, so you can do the visor with lights built in, and that covers your clearance lights. You know, they're technically
Yeah.
DOT legal. Or do you do
The classic.
the bullet lights on top and do just like a different style visor?
So
And
we're-
if you do that, there's all kinds of different style visors, and then
Then you're not limited,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, there's a wide variety that we can get into there.
So we're thinking about keeping it old school because it's got the old school style breathers on it, painted breathers. And doing 3 lights in the middle up top and 2 on the outside.
But you know what I'd like to see is
Oh, boy.
how many people like the chrome logos versus
True.
the red, because if you look this entire truck over,
There's no red.
there's no red anywhere. It's just right here.
there.
But that is Peterbilt's thing. You know, you got the red oval. That's what
Yeah.
that's what it's known for.
So we would just take he said you could take the red out of it if I watched one of your videos
Yeah.
and just polish it all out to be chrome right behind it. So
Yeah, so what's really neat, you take a heat gun, so you pull the logo, you take a heat gun to it, and this is literally just kind of adhesed into it, and you just pull all that out and it becomes a chrome logo. It's pretty cool.
cool. Well, here she is, folks. Comment down below and let me know what you think we should do or shouldn't do with it. And we'll get to working on this thing, making it road legal. Well, guys, that's a wrap for today's video. I hope you are as pumped as I am about this new truck. We're gonna get the step deck dropped right here off the cab over, and you guys saw that truck has an aluminum fifth wheel plate, and it's got these plastic material. I don't know what's, you guys are gonna correct me, nylon plates on it maybe, so you don't need all this grease on the trailer. So what we're gonna do is get it unhooked. I'm gonna have some brake clean and some paint scrapers and scrape all the grease off this trailer to get it all super duper clean. So when we do hook up to that aluminum fifth, we're not getting grease all over it and getting it all nasty. For the cab over, we're gonna be taking her off the road for a little while. We're gonna be going up to Green APU, getting an APU put on it. Then we're going over to Michigan to get some interior work done on it to make it a little bit more comfortable to drive, things like that. And then addressing all the other issues it's got. And we'll still be doing shows and using it from time to time, going to like mud events, things like that, and making videos with it, of course. It's not going nowhere, and it's not for sale. And no, it's not going to Tim Gentry, guys. Stop asking and stop suggesting. It's never going to be sold. So hope you're pumped as I am. Shout out to Tommy and Brian with Fitzgerald Peterbilt and the Semi-Casual Show. Make sure you go give them a follow. I'll drop a link down in the description to their YouTube channel. Maybe you'll see some videos of the blue Peterbilt on there. Maybe you guys can come up with a name for it also. I haven't really thought of anything good yet. So smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe, guys. We'll see you later. Peace.